The Disneyland Railroad.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All right. Hope you had a good time.
Oh, I did. Thank you very much, Cora.
Of course.
I'll
Yeah, of course. Not camera crash.
all right.
I used to drive, just sitting on by yourself in that red car.
Thanks.
Nice and successful. So yeah, I mean, I would get back. Yeah.
Official train station for Mickey's Toontown. Starting home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
I really like that one, and I have the A and the B unit, and it's number 2, which was used on the super sheet.
For your safety, please remain fully seated, keeping your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the moving train at all times. Parents, please keep an eye out on your little ones, making sure they are also fully seated, keeping their arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the moving train at all times. All little ones must be seated on their back pockets rather than only on their back pockets. Please keep any extra little ones away from any of our big train openings. Keep them either behind a bench and or a railing. If you are in the middle, make sure they are fully seated on your lap. Our next stop is in the future, Tomorrowland.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
It sure is.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astro blasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be...
Hello there, friends, and welcome to the future. If you plan on leaving us here at the station, remain fully seated till we come to a full and complete stop. Once again, if you are planning on leaving us here at the station, remain fully seated till we come to a full and complete stop. Let it be known, friends, that this is going to be our last time in Tomorrowland. Holiday 4, the train will not be returning here. It's going to be our last and final stop in Tomorrowland. We will now be making a grand circle tour from Tomorrowland. Thank you. Hey friends, and welcome aboard Holiday 4 on the Disneyland Railroad. If you just joined us, friends, welcome aboard. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the moving train at all times. Parents, keep an eye out on your little one, making sure they are also fully seated and only on their back pockets, not their knees, keeping their arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the moving train at all times. Please keep any little ones away from any of our big train openings. Keep them either behind a bench and or a railing. Our next stop is going to be Main Street, USA. But first, the trip to the primeval world and to the Grand Canyon. While in our trip, friends, there is no light-up accessories, no flash photography, no flash videography, and please turn off any light-up accessories such as lightsabers, wands, bubble wands, and keys. Our next stop, friends, is Main Street, USA. Once again, that is going to be our last and final time at Main Street for the night.
And legs inside the train. Watch your children, and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Hello there, friends, and welcome back to Main Street, USA. If you joined us for our Grand Circle Tour, thank you so very much for joining us. Let it be known that Main Street Station is our only station without a ramp, so please make sure you fold or the stroller folded on your way down the stairs, please. Friends, let it be known that Main Street Station right here is going to be our last stop at Main Street for the night. We have 2 more stops after this. We have one at New Orleans, and our last final one for the night is going to be at Mickey's Toontown. Please remain fully seated when we come to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
Welcome aboard Holiday. This time, please remain seated. Keep arms, legs, hands, feet inside the train at all times. Parents supervise children. Make sure smaller ones are away from vehicle openings or on an adult flat for their safety. As a reminder, this train is only going 2 stops. We're going New Orleans and Toontown only. When this train gets to Toontown, if you're still with us, everyone will have to exit as we'll be putting this train away for the night. There are still 2, count them, 2 other trains going around the park. So please plan accordingly.
A lot of times they'll just go to downtown Disneyland like for dinner instead of restaurants.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting on. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
We're now right Square, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, and legs inside the train at all times. This train will not be going back to New Orleans. It will just be going as far as Toontown. Please remain all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Please supervise your children. And one reminder, folks, this train is not going to be coming back to New Orleans. It will be going as far as Toontown and Toontown only, and we will be going away for the night. Your back pockets. Also keeping your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the moving train at all times. Alright. Our next stop, friends, is going to be Mickey's Toontown. But before that, friends, parents, also please keep an eye on your little one and keep them away from any of the big train openings, either behind a bench and or a railing or your lap. See you there.
To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering the line. Welcome to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek. Party Princess Tiana is poised where the welcome is warm. The music is hot. And the company is sweet as honey. Of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Oh my gosh.
Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
We are now arriving in Toontown. Please make sure to remain seated to the train has come to a full and complete stop. Please remember, folks, this is our last stop for the night. Please remember to grab all your belongings with you and step out carefully. Once again, please remain seated till the train has come to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
Limited, now loading for a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, through the Grand Canyon and primeval world. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
There's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power.
And now, we invite you to make more happy memories with us as we celebrate the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration with this dazzling display of magical moments woven together in a tapestry of happiness.
Y ahora, en celebración del 70 aniversario de Disneyland Resort, los invitamos a crear más recuerdos felices con nosotros con este deslumbrante despliegue de momentos mágicos e entretenidos en Tapestry of Happiness. We wanted to foster a better understanding among nations of the world, and we wanted to show it to be a very happy one.
Thank you for joining us for Tapestry of Happiness. And now, we invite you to make more happy memories with us as we celebrate the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration with this dazzling display of magical moments woven together in a tapestry of happiness.
Y ahora, en celebración del 70 aniversario del Disneyland Resort, los invitamos a crear más recuerdos felices con nosotros con este deslumbrante despliegue de momentos mágicos entretejidos en Tapestry of Happiness.
Turn
And we wanted to show it to be a very happy one. Happy. Just getting started.
Thank you for joining us for Tapestry of Happiness. We hope you enjoy the rest of your time at the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration.
Gracias por acompañarnos en Tapestry of Happiness. Esperamos que disfruten el resto de su visita durante la celebración del 70 aniversario del Disneyland Resort.